Finding yourself stuck as a woman's plan B when you should be her top choice is a frustrating situation many guys face. You give your time and emotional investment to someone who only makes you a backup option. This rewritten story illustrates how one man went from being an afterthought to a priority by implementing some simple yet powerful mindset shifts. By reading his journey and applying the takeaways, you can transform yourself from an accessory to an essential in any woman's life. Welcome back to The Woman Signals. Before we begin, if you just found us, don't forget to subscribe to get dating advice every day. Now let's begin. My friend Mike's story. My friend Mike started talking to a girl named Jessica, and at first, it was great. They really hit it off and had an intense connection. But after a few weeks, Mike started to feel like something was off. Whenever he tried to make plans to see Jessica, she always had an excuse. She was busy with work, had existing plans with friends, etc. Don't get me wrong, everyone has their own life. But Mike started to feel like he was just there to fill the gaps in Jessica's schedule whenever it was convenient for her. It all came to a head one Friday night. Mike had made dinner reservations at a nice rooftop restaurant, hoping it would be a good chance for them to connect. He was ready to take things to the next level. But 2 hours before the date, Jessica texted that she got stuck at a work event and couldn't make it. The gut punch came later when Mike found out through mutual friends that Jessica was actually at a bar with some of her girls that night. It was the harsh realization that he wasn't a priority for her at all, just an option she could fall back on when she had nothing better going on. Mike came to me confused, asking what he should do. Here's the advice I gave him and any other guy in this position. Step 1. Read the room. First, you've got to read the situation clearly. Do you feel like you're just conveniently fitting into her busy life whenever there's time for you? That's a big red flag that you're not a top priority. We're talking about much more than the occasional late-night text as an afterthought from her. This is about your entire presence being relegated to the sidelines of her life. No man with self-respect will allow himself to exist as a background accessory for long. So really acknowledge and digest this reality. Understanding where you truly stand is the vital first step to changing the script. Step 2. The law of reciprocity. When it comes to dating, women can be just as strategic as men, if not more. This isn't a one-sided game. You're giving her your time, attention, and effort, but she's only giving you breadcrumbs in return. Not only is this a bad deal, you're teaching her she can get away with it. You have to adjust the scales here and get the reciprocity your efforts deserve, or withdraw completely. You wouldn't keep investing in a bad stock. The same principle applies to one-sided relationships. Demand balance or walk away. Step 3. You come first. You should be the man she's thrilled to see when you walk in the room, not an accessory. To achieve this, you've got to stop treating her like the sun while you orbit around her. A total mindset recalibration is required. I'm talking about the energy you exude, the vibe you give off, the second you enter a space. You want an aura of self-importance, a magnetic confidence that makes her feel she'll lose her balance if she's not careful around you. Reframe the dynamic so you're not always readily available for her. Live a purpose-driven life that makes her question if she's even a real part of your ambitious agenda anymore. When she senses your attention isn't focused solely on her, she'll sit up and take notice. Step 4. The novelty factor. Familiarity breeds contempt. It's not just a saying, it's human psychology. When something exciting becomes predictable, it becomes boring. If you come at a woman with the same old song and dance every time, you'll fast-track yourself into the "who was that again?" category. You've got to shake things up and keep her guessing. Be unpredictable. Keep her off balance with a roller coaster of mystery, intrigue, openness, and unavailability. When you reintroduce that excitement of the unknown, you become the face she can't stop thinking about. Step 5. Be the prize. Many men mistakenly lay all their cards on the table, offering a woman everything, yet getting nothing in return. Why does this happen? It comes down to the principle of scarcity. I'm not just talking about your time. This is also about your emotional real estate and exclusive focus. The more rare you make these commodities, the more she'll realize she not only wants them, but needs them. Don't announce this change, just subtly shift how you allocate your resources and time. Let her sense your absence and question why she feels that void. That aha moment will hit, and she'll understand your true worth. She'll stop taking you for granted and start chasing. Step 6. Draw the lines. Having boundaries isn't about shutting off emotionally, it's about self-respect. You're not a doormat. Go ahead and make her mind work wondering where you are, what you're doing, and who you're with. In a world of non-stop connection, going off the grid becomes power play. Use strategic absence to make her reevaluate how she treats your presence. When you start drawing these lines, she'll see you as someone she could lose. This emotional urgency shifts her perspective. You become a priority she can't afford to overlook anymore. Nothing elevates your status like making her realize losing you is a possibility. Step 7. Show your unparalleled substance. Being a man of unrivaled substance means you're completely irreplaceable. When your wisdom is solid and reliability unshakable, she won't just hesitate, she'll reconsider her whole approach. You're not just rare, you're the driving force elevating her life from ordinary to extraordinary. Losing you won't be an option, it'll be a magnitude's loss, like a star disappearing from the sky. Make her recognize the impact your absence would have. My friend Mike's outcome. Jessica began to notice when Mike withdrew. She flooded him with eager messages asking to meet up and talk. But Mike had shifted perspective. He knew his worth now and refused to settle for breadcrumbs. For any guy stuck as Plan B, apply these steps. Transition from being just another dude to the man no woman can overlook. It's about living these principles, not just knowing them. As Mike's story illustrates, going from accessory to essential is completely possible when you make these all-important mindset shifts. Conclusions. At the end of the day, you have to demand reciprocity, reframe the script, require respect, and know your value. When you do, no woman will ever relegate you to the sidelines again. You'll be the main event she can't live without, not the background accessory she can take or leave at convenience. Remember your worth and never settle for less than being someone's clear priority and life's main course. If you found these dating advice helpful, join us by subscribing to our channel for more valuable insights on dating. Don't forget to hit the like button and share your experiences in the comments below. We appreciate your support. For those wanting to further support us, consider giving a super thanks. Your contributions help us create more content and share relationship insights with our amazing audience. Thank you for watching. Take care, and we're excited to see you in our next video.